Ibn Taymiyyah said, Abu Hamid shariba shifa famarida. He drank the shifa. That was the book of Ibn Sina. He said he drank the shifa and he got sick from it. Shifa means a healing. But my response to that is shariba shifa. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala رزقه لذته وأبقى فيه قوته وأذهب عنه أذاه, that Allah let him taste the delight of it, preserved in him what was strength from it, and let him reject what was harmful from it. And he was capable of doing that. The Shifa is an amazing work, and Ibn Sina is a mafkhara of the ummah. That our ummah could produce an intellect like that is a proof of Islam. It's the thamra of this religion, that it produced intellects like that. It doesn't mean he didn't have mistakes. He had mistakes. He had some very serious mistakes, but he was one of the most phenomenal intellects in human history, recognized by Europeans. Ibn Sina is part of the European tradition. He has a massive influence on St. Thomas Aquinas. He introduced the concept, the Kalam cosmological argument is basically from Ibn Sina, and that is the last argument standing for the proof of the existence of God, a rational proof. I mean, and that's his proof. So he was a brilliant man. It doesn't mean he didn't have mistakes, but Imam Al Ghazali benefited from him, but he also refuted him. And he wrote a book called Maqasid al-Falasifa, which was to clarify what philosophers meant. But then he followed that up with a second book, Tahafut al-Falasifa, which is the incoherence of the philosophers, and showed the problems. One of the things that philosophers believed, they had three main problems which he considered kufr. And then they had 17 other problems that he considered bid'ah, muharrama, like. But the kufr involved that God was coexistent with the cosmos. And this is a Greek belief, that the cosmos always existed and God orders it. And then also that God didn't know universals, which is a very, very sophisticated problem that is superficially understood by a lot of people, that when they hear that, they don't understand what they were actually trying to do with that. But the refutation of that he knows the juz'iyat, is the belief of Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. And then finally, that they did not believe in the resurrection of the body, the ba'ath al-ajsad. So these were the three things he considered kufr that were in their tradition. But as far as we know, Ibn Sina was a Hanafi, and those are the indications that he died as a Muslim. But what's in his book is he took Greek thought and attempted to Islamicize it, and was not successful in certain aspects, and in other aspects he was, especially in the logic. And he had his own original contributions to logic.